Hey guys, we're here with a podcast today, or a discussion, depending on how long it is. And we're going to be talking about the new designs that have been revealed on the Jurassic World website. The dinosaurs that we have seen that were released today or yesterday, depending when this is uploaded, is the Baryonyx, the Dimorphodon, the Edmontosaurus, the Metriacanthosaurus, the Microceratus, the Pteranodon, and the Suchomimus. And I'm joined here by Jurassic World.
Hey guys.
JP Carnotaur.
What's up, guys?
And Biocoder Channel.
What's up?
And all of these guys have channels if you guys want to check them out. You guys probably all know Jurassic World's channel. He does Jurassic World news and he has an awesome Instagram. JP Carnotaur does toy reviews, and that's mainly what he does. He focuses on all the Jurassic World toys, and I'm sure that he'll be getting most, if not all of them. And then Biocoder Channel does a whole lot of in-depth Jurassic World stuff. He has some game playthroughs, and he also has a really cool Rodan video up for Godzilla 2018 explaining the design. So all three of these guys have excellent channels. Links in the description. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to them. So anyway, now that we've got pleasantries out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the big news that has happened today, which is the release of course, 7 amazing new dinosaur designs for Jurassic World.
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry.
So we're
I've been waiting like so long. Ow.
So we're just gonna we're gonna go down the line. We're gonna start with Baryonyx, Dimorphodon, Edmontosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, Microceratus, Pteranodon, and Suchomimus, and give our thoughts on each design. So, actually, real quick, Jurassic World, what's your favorite? Which one's your favorite?
Baryonyx by far.
JP Carnotaur?
I have to say Metriacanthosaurus.
Biocoder?
Microceratus, because it's naked and it doesn't care.
Well, my favorite is probably the Baryonyx, but Dimorphodon is a close second. Those two are just amazing. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the Baryonyx. Go ahead.
I honestly do like the Microceratus design for like serious reasons.
Okay.
I do too. I don't know why. I just like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, Baryonyx.
But anyway.
Jurassic World, what do you think about the Baryonyx?
Oh my god, I love it. I love the colors. It's like yellow, brown, tan. Looks like fall colors with that turquoise eye. It just stands out so much. Can I say something though real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, if you look at all these park attractions, you know, most of them are Cretaceous cruise dinosaurs, right?
Yes.
Hey, just a question. I sent Colin a question about this. Why are all these carnivores in the Cretaceous cruise? I don't think that's safe, you know. Yeah, you got tourists probably strolling down the river. You got a Baryonyx coming over.
Well,
head, you know?
well, we do know that they're piscivores, so that would be their natural habitat.
But they're still carnivores, and their aggression index is medium or high, so it's like, I don't know. Just to me, it's strange. But,
I mean, dogs are carnivores. Maybe they could them.
But those are dogs. These are like freaking huge carnivores, like 40 feet long carnivores.
Yeah, another thing is, the Spinosaurus, at least for what I've seen, is, in my opinion, the most aggressive dinosaur we've seen so far in the series. Like, that is obviously a very high aggression index to me. And these, the Baryonyx and the Suchomimus being so similar, it's just a little bit puzzling why they're only at a medium aggression index.
Yeah.
Because I would.
I think they're going to introduce them as Suchomimus. The Spinosaurus basically ate people not
Very interesting. Yeah, but that is a good question. How will they keep the Cretaceous crews safe?
I mean,
Maybe like
even
bars
the
or something, or fences. I don't know.
I said earlier today that maybe the section where the carnivores are, rapid areas, so the carnivores won't be able to catch the boats as they go by. Something like that, maybe.
Interesting. So yeah, because I definitely don't think that they would want a Spinosaurus if it's in the park, roaming free on the Cretaceous cruise.
I was thinking that it's a little odd that any of these herbivores are allowed to interact with people, because like even go anywhere near an ox or a bull, and they're still herbivores.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't really know how aggressive these things are.
Oh, I do have an idea though. I mean, these are genetically engineered dinosaurs, so they could genetically engineer them to be less aggressive against people or something. I don't know. Dr. Wu's in charge of all that crap.
Yeah, but if they did that, why wouldn't they do it with the Indominus Rex?
It's true.
They wanted to make something scarier. That's why.
Like genetic engineering
that's
sounds
why
kind of
they
like a cheat
implemented all that.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid to make something that dangerous, but they wanted to scare kids and adults as well, so that's what they got. They wanted something scarier than the T-Rex.
Interesting. So as far as design, what do you think, JP Carnosaur, about the Baryonyx?
I personally love the turquoise blue stripe running along its face. I really think it's cool. It's got more of a Spinosaurus head than the Suchomimus does, and the colors. I am a fan of the quills on its head. I do think they look great as well. And I'm just really excited because hopefully these guys are in the movie. This is probably concept art for what they'll look like, and if we get like a 3D rendering of this in the film, it's going to look really great. I can tell by far it's going to be one of the best looking dinosaurs.
Yeah, Biocoder, what do you think of the Barry's design?
I like it. It looks like it's designed off of a desert lizard of some sort. I really like the blue over the eyes, and quills on the arms and head are reminiscent of like feathers and things. Interesting. What gets me is that the arms, like I said, the arms face each other like in real dinosaurs, whereas dinosaurs that were already previously featured in Jurassic Park films still had their arms bent downward.
Yes. And another thing that's interesting about this Baryonyx is it's been scaled down. This thing is more comparable to a raptor than anything else in size, which is really interesting. Slightly bigger than a velociraptor, around 8 feet tall. So they definitely scaled it down. But I definitely like the design. Again, the turquoise stripe, I feel gives it some personality. Again, you can see that it's, of course, in the Cretaceous cruise area, like we talked about, and its aggression index is medium, which is pretty interesting. I would think that it might be a little bit higher, but anyway, it still is pretty good.
The funny thing about this, it's like the first thing you see is like in its description, it's one of the largest fish-eating dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's
description on the website.
What? And then you look at the size charts, like the size of the Suchomimus' head, like you guys said.
Exactly. Very interesting. So anyway, so now that we've got pretty much the Baryonyx down, let's move on to the Dimorphodon. Jurassic World, what do you think about the Dimorphodon?
Well, we've seen it before in like leaked images and in the trailers and stuff. But the Dimorphodon, the leaked trailer, or not the leaked trailer, the Super Bowl trailer, they looked a little bit different. Except images. But the HD image of this, it looks really cool. It looks scary. It's certainly going to scare kids. Am I lagging or anything? Because I sound like I'm lagging on here.
Nope, not really.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll slow down a little bit. So, aggression index is medium, which, I don't know, that kind of makes sense. I think it'd be a little bit higher. And then park attraction's aviary. What I've seen of the aviary so far is just an open plain and has some trees in there and stuff. I haven't actually seen if they had a dome or anything. But I like it. I like the design of the Dimorphodon. Jeez, I can't talk today. I like the design of it. It looks really cool.
What do you think, JP?
Personally, I like it. I do like it. It does have like feathers. It's really scary looking, and I love Dimorphodon in the first place. It looks great in the toy line and everything. But I do like the design better, the ones that we see in the trailer. They're more vibrant, like neon colors almost. I know there's like some lime green mixed in there, some oranges and stuff. But the picture that we see on the internet, on JurassicWorld.com isn't brand new. We've seen it leaked on the paper plate that had the Indominus and on the clothing store. So it's really not fairly new. I'm not so it wasn't really anything big to me, but it does look great nonetheless, and I can't wait to see it attack people.
Agreed. What do you think, Biocoder?
This reinforces the idea that, like, if a dinosaur wasn't in before, it's going to be accurate when it appears in Jurassic World, because the things on its back are called pycnofibers, and pterosaurs are covered in those instead of feathers or scales, and it's kind of neat to see that put into a film for once. So, yeah, I like the design.
Same here. I definitely like it. Definitely the piranhas of the sky. And I'm surprised that I would have assumed again that this would be more aggressive than the Pteranodons. I don't know if I was alone in that, but
no, I agree too. The Pteranodons seem less aggressive. These ones have teeth, and Pteranodons don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, in the film they have teeth for some reason.
Yeah, they have little tiny
Jurassic Park
teeth.
3 they did. This one they don't.
Hmm.
Its name means wings and no teeth, so...
Yeah.
That's pretty funny, actually. So yeah, I like it. Again, in the trailer, if you pause it at the right time, and I mean it's literally a split second, it looks more green there, and in this one it's more of a gray color. But again, there could be different types, males, females. Well, that doesn't make sense since they're all female, but still different types, because of course the raptors are different colors, and it's completely in the realm of possibility that some would be different colors than others. So what do you guys think about the Edmontosaurus?
I like
Here, let me
it.
mute.
It's again going. I was gonna say, it's again like going for that turquoise type head. Baryonyx is. It has the yellow on its bill, and it's also like a tannish brown color, or orange in there too. I like it. It's really cool. I was thinking it was gonna be like more of a greenish type dinosaur, but they went for like an orange brown dinosaur. It's a low aggression, which makes sense since it's just a herbivore and it grazes a lot. But the strange thing is it's in the Gallimimus Valley, which is not listed in the geography ride at all. It's Parasaurolophus, Apatosaur, and Stegosaurus. I don't know if this is another part of the Gallimimus Valley, but it doesn't make a little bit of sense to me. I don't know. What did you guys think about that?
Yeah, you know, maybe they're just kind of off to the side, because we do know they do travel in herds. So maybe the Edmontosaurus is off somewhere else in the Gallimimus thing, and that's why we haven't really seen it in the trailers. Or maybe they're just kind of, you know, how on some rides, on safari rides, there's different animals in different sections. Maybe something like that is going on. But I'm sorry, but I can just picture a scene where the Indominus Rex just busts out and kills like 3 of these things.
Some of them will get killed. If you didn't know, in the scene with the baby and the Lost World, there's actually an Edmontosaurus skull behind the T-Rex.
Wow.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
That's cool. What do you think, JP Carnotaur?
Yeah.
What do you think of the Edmontosaurus?
Yeah, I do love the design. I think the colors are really unusual. It's kind of got like zebra stripes in the back and like another weird tannish color. I'm sorry, on like the body. And the head looks really cool. It's got that mix of turquoise and browns and oranges and stuff. And the whole design of this reminds me of the Pachyrhinosaur designs from Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. And I do like it. I think it's really cool. But
what do you think, Biocoder?
I gotta agree. I like this design. On top of that, I'm gonna be a little science nerd again, but that Edmontosaurus was actually really colorful and stripy, so it's nice to see that emblem.
Agreed. I love it. It looks really good to me. I don't think that this is gonna have a huge role in the film, but definitely gonna play a role. Small, maybe get eaten. So next we got one of the big ones that a lot of people are excited about, myself included, the Metriacanthosaurus. Jurassic World, what do you think about the Metriacanthosaurus?
Finally, I have to see one in action instead of just on the DNA coding thing. I like the colors on this one. It has like greenish yellow on its face, like a little bit of stripes. It's again having that brown, like orange color, like the other dinosaurs are. They have a high aggression, which makes sense. It's kind of surprising that this has a high aggression than Suchomimus and Baryonyx do, but it must be a little bit more aggressive than the other ones. Again, its park attraction is Cretaceous cruise, like most of the dinosaurs. So it must live in it lives, if you look on the website, it lives in like this jungle type area, so it looks pretty cool living there. But yeah, I like it a lot. I was really excited to see this one, and since I saw it, I like it a lot.
JP Carnotaur?
So, at the beginning of the video, I said this guy's my favorite, and he does not disappoint. This guy looks amazing. I love the different stripe variations when it goes from brown, and then to orange. It looks really cool. The only thing I would have changed was to make it less dark colors, maybe make some bright reds in there or something. But it really does look great, and I'm really excited because I wish we could have seen one in Jurassic Park. It was on the map, but never actually in the film, so that kind of sucked. But I'm just really hoping that we get a toy of this guy and see at least a few seconds. That'd be great.
What do you think, Biocoder?
I like it. Once again, we got quills on something. It's one of the more colorful things we have here.
Yeah, it definitely is. I like it. It looks good. It's definitely a thick dinosaur. Kind of like a bull, very, very thick, because the Baryonyx seems to be quite skinny. And I like the fact that it's a thick dinosaur. So I'm really satisfied with it. So next we have Microceratus. What do you think about it, Jurassic World?
Well, I don't know why I like these a lot. I don't know. They're really cute. I like their colors. They have reds and yellows and turquoise and blues and stuff in them. They're really cool. Their aggression index is low, which makes sense. And if you didn't know, in the Jurassic Park novel, they actually are in the Cretaceous cruise as well, which is really cool to see them implemented there. And they actually jump in trees and stuff, jump through trees and stuff, so hopefully we see a scene similar to that in the film. If you look at their like, where they're held at, they're in like this grassland type area of plains on Kauai, which is like where the Gallimimus Valley is, it almost looks like. It's just a flat land. So and there's trees in there too, so it'd be really cool to see them running around there. I can already imagine them some of them sitting there and some of them running around, jumping around hiding in the trees and stuff. It'd be really cool. I like them a lot.
JP?
I'd have to say they look decent. I do like them. I don't find anything wrong. But again, I'm looking at one of its bottom jaw looks really, really fat. It's got like a really fat bottom jaw, so they could have done a little bit skinnier. Got kind of the same colorations as the Ceratosaurus toy from the Jurassic World line. But overall, I would kind of wish it would be more based off the novel's colors. I think they were green and had like black spots. Then, not that this is bad, but they're kind of too bright in my opinion. In darker colors.
What do you think, Biocoder?
I really like it, and I'm pretty sure the route head thing is like, I'm looking at like micro right now, and they generally have a skinny head actually, but like it looks like they took a Protoceratops head, which is known to be really round, and stuck it on the Microceratus. I really do like the designs though, the reds and the yellows, and I'm really glad that this is getting in a movie, because the only movie that Microceratus has ever been in before was Disney's Dinosaur.
Yeah, same. I like it. Again, a dinosaur that I assume isn't going to have a gigantic role, but still, nonetheless, very cool. Like Bryce said, it would be cool to see him jumping through the trees. So we have two left. We have the Pteranodon, which so far is the one that most people have a problem with, and we have Suchomimus. So, Jurassic World, what do you think about the Pteranodon?
Okay, don't get me wrong, I love the Pteranodon. I think the design in the trailer looks a lot better than this concept image of it. This concept image just, to me, it looks really, really skinny. I don't know why. Just the stomach area looks really skinny and the arms look flimsy. Like they could break off super easily. And I don't think they could pick... Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons definitely looked like they were a bit stronger and could pick up somebody. But these ones look too flimsy. Like if they try to pick up somebody, that they'll just instantly just let them go. Which I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen to that girl, Katie McCraft. She's probably going to just get dropped. But I don't know. The design's cool. The colors are really cool. The back head part looks a little bit short to me. I don't know. It just, to me, I'd imagine a Pteranodon have a little bit longer crest in the back. Just me. I like the design overall, though.
What do you think, JP?
I don't think they're bad. They are very close to the toys that we see, but the only deal that's wrong with this is the wings are way too long. The body is extremely skinny, and how Jurassic World said, the crest on the back of its head's way too short. They aren't bad, and I'm sure they'll improve this in the film. I do think this is only concept art, but I do think that the Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons look better, and I think that's the first time I'm saying that Jurassic Park 3 had something better. So, I mean, like I said, they're not horrible. They didn't really do a horrible job with it, but there's a lot of other that they could have improved with it.
Biocoder?
Alright, I have a few things to say about this. First of all, I can see why it's so skinny. They pretty much took a Pteranodon skeleton and then just poured some skin on it, and that's, like, you can't really do, because, like, most animals don't really look like their skeletons. And another thing, the short crest is probably because it's female, because they know that, like, female Pteranodons either didn't have crests or had... But it's really weird, because that hasn't been the rule for Jurassic Park movies. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Well, personally, I do prefer the JP3 Pteranodon. But, you know, this isn't terrible. I don't mind it. It definitely looks better in the trailer. But it's pretty good to me, actually. Yeah, it might be a little bit skinny. It needs to eat something. But other than that, we do know that these things, we have to remember that they're very large. They're not really small at all, so I still think it would be able to pick up a woman, but yeah, definitely needs to eat a couple more meals. But other than that, I think that it looks good. So anyway, last but certainly not least, a ton of people's favorite, and actually a lot of people's most anticipated dinosaur for Jurassic World. We have the Suchomimus. Jurassic World, what do you think about the Suchomimus that's going to be in Jurassic World?
Absolutely love it. It's the closest thing we'll get to a Spinosaurus in this film other than the skeleton. The colors, like, it looks like a dark blue or black color mixed in with like tan and or orange spots in there, just like pretty much all the other ones have some brown and orange in them. Its aggression index is kind of surprising, though. It is medium. I don't know why. It is a piscivore, so I guess they're just taking it as a piscivore instead of the Jurassic Park 3 approach, where it was just a killing machine. The park attraction is Cretaceous Cruise, which, again, is kind of strange to me, but its location on where it's staying at, it looks like it's staying by a cliff with the stream going down, which is, it makes sense for it. I probably imagine there's probably like gates around it or something where they can just observe it instead of it just being out in the open roaming around. I asked Colin, I think I stated this before, but I did ask him about it. He didn't respond yet. Hopefully he responds and gives some background information on why they're in there, but I like the design. It's really cool. I really like this one. Baryonyx is still my favorite. This is probably second.
What do you think, JP Carnotaur?
So, if Metriacanthosaurus wasn't revealed yet, this guy, it's beautiful. The concept art really, really did a great job. I even like it better than the JP3 Spinosaurus. Now, a few things I'd like to say on this is, it does say that the diet is carnivore. The Baryonyx says that it eats fish, mainly fish. So that can mean this guy might attack people. And also, how Jurassic World was saying, it lives by this, and it's actually the same stream that we see Ty and Nick jump off of. Yes, we could say Suchomimus is confirmed in the film, because, I mean, why else would they jump off a waterfall like that? They're probably being chased by one, and if it is, thank God, because this guy look beautiful. He's going to make a great species to add to the Jurassic Park franchise. And one thing I'd like to say is I had a theory about how they can incorporate this, and when the park goes to crap, maybe the remaining people in the Jungle River cruise could be falling down the river, and one of the workmen or one of the tourists sees a Suchomimus or a Baryonyx, and the guy says, "Don't worry, they mostly eat fish," and then it roars and then it charges them. So something like that would have been cool, but I guarantee this guy's confirmed for the film, so I'm really happy about that.
What do you think, Biocoder?
I like it. It looks big and powerful and strong and stuff. The colors have a nice contrast. Not really much else to say on it. You said about the Baryonyx, it just looks neat. Like, it's probably one of the best renders they have for the Jurassic World website, as opposed to certain other things.
Yeah, this thing just looks mean to me. Like, you look at it and it just looks mean, and I love that. Its arms are pretty long, definitely can be used for swiping at people especially. Its mouth looks big. It's a very thick dinosaur again, so very, very amazing. I love the colors. It's got kind of like a gray-blue color, so just amazing overall. So does anyone have any final thoughts on any of the dinosaurs that we've talked about?
Yeah, can I add something else about the Suchomimus?
Sure.
I definitely think this guy is more than capable of being in the fight with the T-Rex and the Indominus. Of course, it's gonna die because the T-Rex is so much. It's a little bit bigger, and the Indominus is just crazy. But it's definitely scaled up to size. So I would imagine saying it if the right. And Also, like you said, Stupendous, this guy looks definitely like he would bite your head off at any given moment. Like I said, there's also leaked rumors that it's going to break out and attack some people, so that's going to be great to see.
Yes, definitely. One of the scariest looking so far. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We have Jurassic World here, JP Carnotaur, and Biocoder channel. Subscribe to their channels. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe and have a great day.